Hello and welcome back to Simply Vanilla Sims Let's Play Build Newcrest Legacy Challenge video. This is part 2, and we are going to be joining our sim Henry Parker here as he is waking up this morning on the second day here in Newcrest, in the empty world of Newcrest in which he is living. He's the only sim living in our Newcrest world at this point. Poor guy, he's a little lonely. At least he's got some friends who come over and visit from the other worlds. He did meet some people yesterday. He met this nice lady, Gracie, and this kind of not so nice Aisha girl. He's extremely hungry. He wants me to feed him, so let's feed him. I've been having him cook individual meals because he needs to cook for his work requirements anyway, so individual meals help him get through that requirement a little bit faster. And right now he is still only preparing garden salads because I don't want him to burn the house down and potentially die at the beginning of my legacy and not be able to continue with the legacy. Look how sad he is. He's gonna cry while he makes a salad. At least he'll stay in shape with eating lots of salads. Alright, and let's see if... Oh, he's going to do the ear wax in the salad deal again. That seems to be his favorite way to make salad. Every day, earwax in the salad. Oh, Summer Holiday is walking by. Wonder if we should introduce ourselves. Why not? Let's see if we can do a flirty introduction with her. For some reason, it will allow us to do that. He's just going to go outside in his underwear and with his salad and swagger over to her and introduce himself. Oh, look, he's now stanky, too. Apparently she does not care that he's... Oh, nope, she does care. She's like, you stank, man. So let's see if we can get to know her a little bit.
Benor Sneed.
Yes.
I like her. She's a cutie. A little picky about who I'm willing to have him find as a significant other.
A beanie Shrosies, new loy.
See if we
can smushy.
find out where she works. I
I
actually think we may work together. Let's see, because some of those... Yeah, look, I think we work at the same... We are co-workers.
Gelma.
We are co-workers.
Yahoo! Oh, lava!
Firing him up. Alright.
Venosa Batanabe?
She's active.
Safula.
Interesting.
Grenea.
Alright. I want to discuss interests.
Bombzoid
Let's see if we can
Dimpish.
find out what her last interest is.
Sistune Turib.
Her last trait.
Sifitao.
Oh, she just went away. Nope, she's coming inside, it looks like. Oh, nope, she's just waving by. Alright, well, let's just have you sit here and finish your garden salad here. So you can get your stinky butt in the shower. And I think he has a day off today. Yeah, he does. How convenient is that? So yes, he's now done, and he's going to get in the shower. And then he has to go and tend his garden. And then probably head out to some public space and see if we can find some Sims to make friends with. There he goes, using the toilet. And since he doesn't have a sink, he uses the sink in the kitchen. So now he's actually doing his task of taking care of the plants. And he will not be able to get to the next level of his aspiration today, I don't think, because he needs to get to level 4 gardener and also evolve 5 different plants. So he will be probably exploring some of the area and seeing if he can harvest more plants from around here. And we're just going to keep the snapdragons because we will be splicing those to make orchids at some point. Because those are the nicest flowers we can make. And nice to have some nice, expensive flowers out front of our tiny little square boxy box that we have here. And I always like to grow mushrooms for fertilizer when I have gardening sims because they grow a lot faster than any other plant, and therefore you end up with the most of them. Unlike Sims 3, I haven't noticed, I should say, any fertilizers that work better than others. They all seem to have the same percentage of fertilization to them, which is kind of interesting. So it's kind of random that works that way. Let's see if he actually makes it around to the other side of the house to water that plant over there. Oh yeah, he is. It's so funny. I would say this only happens about 40% of the time. I think it's just because they're close enough together, but when the house gets bigger and they get farther apart, there is not enough, it's too far apart for him to recognize it as all one command to water or weed. And here he goes, watering and weeding away his garden. See, get all the plants here. Make sure we take care of everything. Oh, he's going to have to water this guy. Alright. Well, he's getting a phone call. Sure, let's talk to Gracie. She's a nice girl. I like her. Let's see what she has to say.
Ibora, the fool.
Well, they have a long conversation, obviously. Apparently there's lots of things for her to say. And, well, they don't get any pop-up from that. I guess it benefited their relationship. I don't really know. Alright, well, let's just have him go around and collect all of the things in the neighborhood that he can collect at this point. Just for some money. And really just money. And hopefully we'll maybe meet some people in the neighborhood that are interesting, but that's just Nancy and Eliza. I don't really like either of them. They're not particularly spouse material, given the fact they're both married. Nor am I... Oh wow, we've got a lot of kids playing at the park today. Alright. Well, let's have him go home now. And, he can cook some more. I'll have him cook let's actually have him cook a real meal. Let's have him cook scrambled eggs. Hopefully he won't burn the house down with his scrambled eggs. And while he's cooking, he can sell his items that he collected today. I've already planted all of these various plants that he picked up from the first day we were here, so I don't really need them. If I need fertilizer, I would hold on to them, or if I needed some ingredients, I'd hold on to them, but there's no real reason to do that. So here he is making scrambled eggs. He's going to actually use the stove for the first time, and I guess he's cooked enough to make the counter dirty already. I'm really surprised. Very dirty. Yuck, yuck. That's disgusting. So you'll clean it after he cooks. And, he reached level 2. That's so awesome. Now he can cook eggs and toast and BLTs and chips and salsa and fish tacos. That's interesting. Oh, and he learned a new trick move. So it looks like he successfully cooked the eggs without burning down the house, which is awesome. And now he'll just eat the eggs, I guess. Let's see if he could watch some news while he does that for fun. I have to get rid of the cleaning so that he'll stack those commands on top of each other. He should. There he goes. And then he'll clean when he's done. And I always love watching the news or the TV shows because they're always Sims 3. And they show me all the parts of Sims 3 that I really miss, like seasons and some. I don't really miss the zombies, but I do miss some of the other supernaturals and certainly miss Generations and a lot of the other expansion packs that they added. It's just very early in the Sims 4 series, so we're just not quite in the same position as we were with Sims 3 expansion packs. But they do seem like they're releasing quite a bit of new content regularly, so I am looking forward to whatever they are going to be releasing soon. I would expect something fairly soon, given the fact that it's been, I think, a month or two since Get to Work came out. So, alright, well, he's gonna go and put that plate just down on the table and just stand there like a weirdo and watch TV. So I'm going to cancel that action and have him go clean the counter. Now, this is actually a glitch. He did turn the TV off with the remote, but for some reason it just hasn't been turning off, so it's been a pain in my butt, and I've been having to just self-turn them off, which is really annoying. Well, you know, I'm not sure if we'll actually make it anywhere tonight, given the fact that it is already almost 10 o'clock and he is in need of the bathroom, and he's sad because he's lovelorn and he has to work in the morning. So let's just pause the game for 1 second and just try to take a look at, oh, Zoe is running around. She is also a nice sim of the neighborhood right there, and I saw someone else jogging over here. Let's see who it was. Where did they go? Strange. They were in a red jogging uniform. They just disappeared completely? How strange. I went over to look at Miss Patel, and whoever was over here has just completely disappeared from the neighborhood. I don't know who it was. Interesting. Too bad. Well, we are going to introduce ourselves to Zoe and see if we can... Yeah, that person was just gone. How funny. Oh well. That's alright. So he's using the bathroom. And then he's going to introduce himself to Miss Patel over there, who is energized. Yay.
Glaby tube.
Let's see if we
Slinta.
can
Mubna.
just get to know her a little bit. She's
Arugada.
also a chef. Wow, we're meeting a lot of chefs, which is
Fuba
interesting
Torpa.
because that is his aspiration
Dreads.
as well. So, or his job. I should say.
Usanet.
She's a goofball.
Sushi
Okay,
Ivana.
it's not a bad trait.
Go
It's
larga
an interesting trait. I can handle that.
Squas Punze.
Skiba,
I do
you
like her. I
move.
think she's cute. She's got a nice body.
Works.
You know, good sense. Well, maybe the pink shoes and the
Cora,
yellow shirt's a little
Fool.
weird, but she is a
Tebow.
cutie, so I can
Good
add her
meter.
to the list of potential
Uba.
spouses down here.
Jenga. A baby.
Aisha is actually
No
out
joke.
of that group because she hates children, so she will not be
Bolindi.
in our group
New
of potential
play.
spouses.
Tribna.
So let's see if we
Hopefully
can
no do.
discuss interests
Sukuni
and find out
Lazar.
what other
Bara
traits
Zakuni.
she has.
Lord Rinka. Benor Sneak.
Because I think they would make cute
Cruise.
babies together for our
Sabine.
next
Vobi
for our next
Insabido.
generation.
Quest. Pardu Skidna.
Next generation
Zumba.
of
Wow.
this challenge is going to be
Benny Jenga.
a friendly family
Nurture
generation,
persons.
and the aspiration will be a big happy
Tiara
family.
Alonso.
So
Spavin.
having kids is going to be very important to extend the family and continue on with the
Chelner. Good
legacy
Gune.
challenge. So he does need to find a
Maybe
spouse,
Hashimisi.
or at least
Lima.
Peninsula
start
Mama.
looking for potential
Narbo.
spouses here.
Two
Um,
divas.
That's why I've been
Zifufuba.
meeting all of these different women
Sensibi Kiniku.
and trying to get to know them a little bit.
Usanet. Smishy Yafana.
Froba
Looking at who's
Chusa.
coming, that's Jay.
Snorbs.
Someone else here. It's almost
Ganeshina.
midnight. He is going to have to go to bed if he doesn't
Barbennett.
learn another
Lager
trait of
Fruit.
hers soon.
Warba Quest.
And I don't think he will.
Answer?
He is trying there. Yep, he's tired. So I'm going to call it a day. She's going to bed anyway, so let's go sleep with him. I think we can actually get 2 days on this Let's Play. Actually, before he goes to sleep, he's going to water the plants one time. Oh man, he only learned 1 trait from her. That's too bad. I was hoping he would learn a few more things. Looks like our plants are actually doing really well, so we can harvest some of them in the morning. I'm not going to do it tonight because he's getting tired, and he only had to water the 1 plant? Really? That's so funny. Why wouldn't you water them all when I told you to water them? Oh well, whatever. Alright, let's go to sleep, buddy. And you are going to be going to work in the morning, so yeah, he'll be having to go to work in actually an evening shift, which is exceptionally yucky. Really have to work on getting his needs up and ready for his shift. So we'll just let him sleep as long as he wants, even though the garden needs tending, considering he has to be at work at 4 in the afternoon and work until 1 o'clock at night, or in the morning. That's quite unfortunate. So why don't we make scrambled eggs again this morning for ourselves, since he's hungry. And here we are, making the eggs. I've forgotten what level he is now in cooking. Oh, he's level 2 now. Okay. He's also level 2 in gardening. He'll be going out and doing some gardening this morning before he goes to work. And he has completed his daily task, which is great. His performance isn't that great, but hopefully it'll get a little better with as the day goes on. And I always hope that he won't burn the house down. But I do have to say, watching him shake his little butt there was quite cute while he cooks his eggs in the morning. And another successful non-house burning situation. So he's going to watch the cooking channel here while he eats, so he can actually learn some skills while he is eating breakfast. Today is actually going to be the first day of work for him in this Let's Play series, since he did not have work the first 2 days he was here in Newcrest. And again, he is living in an empty world. My Let's Play series is based on a challenge that I created for the New World of Newcrest called Build Newcrest Legacy Challenge. If you want to play along with me, you can visit my blog site at www.simplyvanillasimsblog.wordpress.com, and all of the rules are on there, and you can read them and follow along and play the legacy yourself. Also, if you visit the Sims forums, you'll find my legacy in their list of legacy challenges in the legacy and family, I think, or stories, maybe legacy and stories, I think is what it's called, discussion page on their page. So it's a couple places where you'll find out our information for the challenge. So he's going to go outside and water and weed his garden here. And I really like giving them multiple outfits because I like the randomness of changing into different outfits every day after you shower, or if in this case he hasn't showered, but he just didn't want to go outside in his underwear, which is funny because he went outside in his underwear yesterday morning to meet Miss Summer, who apparently didn't mind the underwear introduction that she got from him. So his garden looks like it's progressing along quite well. I've got spinach I can harvest, and basil and parsley that I can harvest. All these plants are still normal quality, and I don't think we'll be able to evolve them for a little bit of time. We've got our trees over here. We've got an apple tree and a banana tree. The banana tree is quite cute. And then also, if we have some time, we might visit a different neighborhood and see if we can collect some other kinds of plants from another neighborhood. But first, we are going to harvest all of the garden as well, after we finish watering or plants. And I'm going to just sort of, since he's a beginning gardener, we don't have the option to tend garden yet, which is such an awesome option. And that means we have to click on every single plant and look for this little one that says weed, because not all of the plants need to be weeded at the same time, which is super annoying. So he's just going to have to go back and forth a lot of times instead of being able to just go to one end and then the other. Just turn the TV off because it's glitched again and won't turn off. And then when we're finished, we'll use the bathroom because he needs to. So we'll just go fast through his little harvest of his crop. He's going to weed the one plant that needs to be weeded, go use the bathroom, and be done with it. So he doesn't have to work for 4 hours. So I think we'll invite one of the girls over that he met yesterday. I like Zoe, and we didn't really get to meet her too much, so why don't we invite her over to this lot? There he is calling her on the phone. She should be here any minute. That's usually how it works. She shows up. Oh, there she is. At the door immediately. So cute. She knocks on the door. We will... Where did we invite her in? I know it's there somewhere. Oh, well, we'll just get to know, since apparently the invite in option isn't there, which is stupid. It should be there. These guys are needing to be watered again. Maybe he can water them while he talks to her. Oh, he learned she was clumsy. I have never ever played a clumsy sim. I have no idea how that trait affects them and their, personality and how they react and things like that. So I think that Zoe might be the next, or the new wifey material. So he wants to be funny with her, and he wants to hug someone. So we're going to see if we can hug her. I don't know if we can, if we have enough of a relationship. Well, we don't. But we can be funny with her, so why don't we tell her a funny story? And then see if that raises our relationship enough to hug her afterward. So she's energized too. She must be an active sim. I think she might be. That might be her last trait. Clumsy, goofball, and active. I think if that's her last trait, that would be a real goofy combination. Alright, let's see if we can hug her. Maybe it's under romance. No, it isn't. And it's usually under friendly. But I do think that they don't have a high enough relationship. So let's cloud gaze together, and that will raise their relationship up. And maybe they can hug each other. He wants to weed a plant. I'm okay with pinning that, given the fact that he will be doing that at some point soon. Anyway, once they are actually friends, as opposed to acquaintances, then we will try the do something romantic whim with Zoe and see if he can't develop some sort of romantic relationship with her. It's really weird. They do this often in my games, that they're like completely synced up when they oh good, now they're not synced, but sometimes they do that where they get synced up, and it's really weird. So he is feeling lovelorn, so he will actually get to do some romantic things with her. And are they friends yet? Yes, they're friends, so they can stop cloud gazing together, and he can actually try to pop some romantic. Let's just ask if she's single.
Fuba Torka?
And if she's not, then that sort of rains on our entire parade. Yay! She is single, thank God. Because it definitely rains on our parade if she is not single. So let's actually try to flirt with her and see how she responds. Oh, it looks like she's responding positively to the flirting, which is great, because I like her. So he's supposed to go to work in an hour, and he's supposed to be inspired, and he actually is inspired from the cloud gazing, which worked out really well. So let's just give her some love here before we go. and see if we can't develop a little bit of a romance bar with her. Yes, we do. Romantic interest, and she's a coworker. So maybe we'll develop more of that as we go along. And now we can embrace, but it doesn't really matter because it's gone past that moment. So we're just going to confess our attraction to her. Zoe's complaining to us about something. I'm not sure what. Whatever. Oh, she wasn't happy that he liked her. Now he's embarrassed about it. Well, that's a good thing because they're supposed to go to work anyway very soon, and let's see if we can come back from that awkward moment. Sometimes you can make self-depreciating jokes about things. Let's just have a deep conversation, and maybe they can get over being awkward about things. I think maybe that was part of the issue. They just didn't have enough friendship going on between each other to actually have a positive thing. Maybe I jumped the gun with telling her I was interested that soon. They did just meet last night. And they are just romantic interests at this point. Oh, he's got to go to work. There he goes. Off to work he goes. Leaving poor Zoe there. That's all right. And he's going to work hard. So we're just going to wait for him to get home here. And I'll tell you, I told you a little bit about the next generation. It's going to be the big happy family aspiration, and you're not going to actually build a community lot like this one. You are actually going to build an entire neighborhood, so that will be kind of exciting. He got a promotion, and all of our plants are ready to harvest, which is really exciting. So he's all uncomfortable because he's stinky and low, but that doesn't matter. He's going to water his plants first because that comes before anything else in his life. His aspiration must be completed before he can move on to anything else. So that is really important to work toward. And then he can use the potty before he does anything else. And then we're going to have him evolve all of the different plants now, because he does have to evolve plants for his aspiration. So I'm just going to go through and evolve them all, and then we'll take care of his needs. And he has actually gotten to the point where he is high enough to actually fertilize these plants, which is really great. So that will increase their quality as well. And he's looking like he's not doing so well. But we just have to get through watering and weeding the rest of these plants before he can go to bed and or take care of his needs and then go to bed for tomorrow. And he has to work tomorrow. But he does have some harvests available. Some of the strawberries are ready and some of the onions. But they'll probably wait till tomorrow because he is looking, it's almost 4 in the morning and he's tired and he's stanky and he's getting really mad at me about the fact that I am forcing him to tend his garden before he has to go to bed. So, yeah, he's looking very unhappy here with low fun and low needs, low hunger, low everything. So let's see if we can't get him a little bit of fun here with the, I meant to click the cooking channel here. And we're just going to let him go to bed dirty because he can have a shower in the morning. Is he finally finished? No, he's got one more plant to do. Poor guy. Oh no. Oh, and that one has to be watered also. So he has to water it before he can go. He might not even be able to watch any TV. He might just have to go straight to bed. This poor man. It is so early in the morning already. that night shift is going to kill him. What is his shift now that he got promoted? Oh, 4 p.m. to 1. It's still that horrible, horrible shift. Fantastic. Well, are you almost done tending your garden? This is just killing you. Oh, man. All of these plants needed to be watered. Or weeded, excuse me, not watered. It's just taking him forever. At least he is finally finished.
Don't you
Oh, and
dare.
he's going to evolve this guy too before he goes to bed. And now it's actually morning and he's going to sleep. Finally. So this brings us to the end of our second part of Simply Vanilla Sims Let's Play The Sims 4 Build Newcrest Legacy Challenge Let's Play video. And again, if you want to follow along with my challenge rules or play the challenge for yourself, you can visit my website at www.simplyvanillasimsblog.wordpress.com, and you can find all the rules there and play along. Again, the website's also in the description and linked below as well. So come back and join us for the next Part 3 of Simply Vanilla Sims Let's Play the Newcrest Legacy Challenge. Thanks so much for watching, and please subscribe to my channel.